So another trending story that came out this week was DJ Akademiks gets hit with a civil suit for defamation of character and some weird little type we know what it is, man. Your thoughts about that story that came out about Act, bro?
I listened to Act when he explained the whole thing of how it went down,
Yeah,
and you know, he was saying like how Shorty had came to his crib. He was drunk. I guess he didn't realize he texted her, but she showed up and she knocked off two. She allegedly, what I'm saying, she, you know, had sex with two of his guys, and then when he busted her on the camera, that's when she tried to turn the whole shit around on him. You know
right.
what I mean? But you see, leading up to that, there was a whole bunch of disrespectful stuff was going on with her and him. Like he was claiming that how she stole 500,000 out of his safe, and just doing all kind of wacky shit. And I'm
Yeah,
just
them
like,
was two
okay,
different brides. Them was two different brides.
oh, there's two different chicks.
Yeah. That's two different. So the bride that's suing him ain't the bride that allegedly stole the dough. Them is two different brides.
Nah, because I heard Shorty talking about it earlier this week. The same Shorty.
Nah,
This because look, the one that originally put out that claim was a Shorty that he was messing with. Now the one that is coming now is a new one. You know what I'm saying? That's coming with a new claim, talking about how he did this, that, and the third. You know, the way I see it, Act leaves itself open for these type of things to happen. Do I really think he did it? I mean, that's not really on me to decide, but I just think that he leaves himself open for these type of situations. You know what I'm saying? You got to really protect yourself when you got money and you dealing with these females because they trying to catch a come up, man. You know what I'm saying? So until I see some black and white, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's guilty or whatever the case may be. But I know when he broke down that scenario with the first chick, you know, it let me know like, dude, you leaving yourself open because if Shorty stole from you, you don't call her back to the crib. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she did an interview too, you know what I'm saying, on some other uh, platform or whatever, and she was talking about stuff like that, stuff that they was dealing with or whatever. But regardless of the case, like I just feel like the son leaves himself open, man. You got a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, and you not because when it comes to having common sense, there's degrees to it. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And I think that you need a couple of solid dudes around because even the dudes that knocked his chick off in the crib while he was asleep, like you niggas is foul.
Yeah.
That's a show on your character. Because if this is my man Shorty, and she come to the crib and he knocked out, yo, he back there asleep. You know what I'm saying? And I let her in and we gone. You know what I mean? I make sure he wake up. You know what I'm saying? If he knocked out, yo, Shorty, he knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and holler at him tomorrow type thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a key to this crib, then I don't know if he really mess with you like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know,
Top of it, Jay Will.
I feel like son, he's around a lot of people that they either yes men or they really don't. That he ain't really around somebody that really care about him. Like as far as his friends, his peers. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because ain't no way, you know what I mean? I'ma still be cool with cats that did knock my shorty off. You know what I mean? Like, or even have a chick coming through that then allegedly stole from me. Hell no. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
So look, so the bride that has the defamation of character and the SA civil suit against him is the darker little bride. See, he was on and off with her for 2 years, before Shy, or he might have been dealing with them both at the same time. But see, the little light skinned bride, that's the bride that ran off with the dope. You know what I mean? But she also is part of the reason why the shit got started is because at one point in time, you know, they was beefing as well, and this bride was slandering him. This is the same bride, the light-skinned bride is the bride that alleged, or not even allegedly, is the one that sent the picture to Adam, Wack, and Troy Ave. You know what I mean? But she also posted a screenshot and said that the nigga house got raided. You know what I mean? And see, an act defense is that when the bride made the claim that she allegedly got SA, nigga, they hit the house.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, act say, nigga, when they hit the house, he got, you know, it's footage. And the nigga said that the shit happened outside in the pool area. You know what I mean? So it's cameras. That's why the nigga, it hadn't been no criminal shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the bride, by him having to defend himself when Shy Glizzy was trying to expose him, and he came and said that it was his homies, and when he woke up and seen the shit, and he kind of got at the bride took offense to it at the first point. But then when he goes on stream or on the podcast to defend himself, that's when the bride got a little bit more like, man, fuck that. That's why she got a selfie of herself going on there saying it's about to be more to come. And the more to come is the motherfucking is the fucking lawsuit, bro.
He did.
I don't, yo, and I don't care. I mean, even though the Cassie situation happened or whatever the case may be, like, listen, man, you come with a civil suit first, man. I'm questioning it. I'm looking at it. It could be questionable. Until I see more than just that, it's questionable. I don't, you know, I ain't siding with them until I see black and white. If I see black and white, like we seen the other day, then I'd be like, all right, you know, that really happened or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying that it didn't happen or it did happen or whatever, but you know, if I don't see black and white, it's like, I don't know.
Oh, my mama.
You know what I'm saying?
No, and I agree with you because, nigga, if it really, I mean, if it did happen or, you know, allegedly whatever, nigga, it wouldn't have been no civil case. Nigga, it would have been a criminal case because
911, like.
Right, no, and it happened at his property. You know what I mean? It happened at your house. No matter, it's the same shit with Pac. Pac say he wasn't even in the room when the homies did it. He in there sleep. But since his name Tupac and it happened in the vicinity that he was in, nigga, he get booked for this shit too.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Because she looking at it like, well, them is your homies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
he said in a different instant, right, where he got set up by the girlfriend's homegirl. If they're about to be a home invasion, and then so she had tried to leave one of the doors unlocked because he has like an 8-bedroom house like with 3 floors or whatever,
right?
Yeah. And he said maybe there's like a back door. She tried to leave it unlocked. He was like, you know, they always do a door check. So at one point, his girlfriend locked it. It's like, oh, it was open, locked it. You know what I mean? Then, you know, these fools try to run up and they go specifically to this door. And then, so, you know, he calls the cops, all the shit. And then when you know, they scurry off in a little high speed. And then, you know, he checks all the cameras because he said in his house, there's not only in the bathrooms, he doesn't have cameras. He says, but everywhere in his house, it's on camera. So he just looked on the cameras and saw the shorty went and unlocked the door. You know what I mean? And the cops, when they came, they said, "Who has a Virginia license plate?" Right? This was the girl. He's always my girlfriend's car. And he's like, "Well, the people, it was the girlfriend's friend's car." So the people that went on high speed, they had Virginia plates. You know what I mean? So it's like immediately, so you know what I mean, he knew like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
But you see, my thing is like,
I'm just saying that with this case, just finish my point. With this case, he claims to have footage of everything. So like, so he's like, he swears like he's cooling. Apparently,
I mean, you know, my thing is this, man. Like, you're not moving right.
For real,
you're not moving right. Why are you bringing shorties to the crib like that? You don't really even know like that.
The crib.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bring him to a
You're supposed to have a
like,
stabbing cabin.
yeah, like go get you, you know what I'm saying, rent out an Airbnb or something like that. Why are you bringing him to your house where your mother stay at? Because allegedly his mother stayed there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so look,
That's crazy, man.
The bride track record is just like how Bogey started off with about the bride bringing her friends, bringing one of her friends there, because he said that he doesn't allow people there, you know what I mean? But since it was his girlfriend friend, he allowed her to bring her, and she's the one that dropped the low, and that's the same bride that allegedly took the $500K. You know,
that's that late bloomer syndrome, bro.
And then also one more thing is it's the nigga birthday, and he got that bride with him, nigga, wherever they at on vacation. All this shit that this bitch done did, this back and forth and this on and off, and you know that's how relationships.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I mean? But the nigga is booed up, and they taking selfies after all this shit done happened, and she's part of the reason why he got this lawsuit against him, because the bitch was fake trying to expose him, talking about nigga your house got raided, nigga they had your mama in handcuffs, all types of shit. Yeah, that bitch is a dirty bitch.
So yeah, but at the end of the day, you game goofy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, you game goofy, and you're not moving right because they not even supposed to be coming to the crib. How do people normally get set up?
It's
through the chick, right?
It's
with female, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and you game goofy.
I call them late bloomers too, because like when it comes to the power of the P, because you know what I'm saying, he probably didn't start getting it till he was, you know what I mean, like out of college type of shit. You can tell, bro. You know what I mean? He's one of them dudes. It's like, oh, as soon as he got some kind of status, and now he's knocking down. He got something to chew, bro.
Ain't goofy, man.
You know that's like Drake.
He got to go holler at Boss Mac or Pimpin' Ken, or you know what I mean. He got to go get some game, man. Because
for real,
that's gonna constantly be. Because let me tell you something: a female like that will kill you. She will get you smoked for that bread.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And watch the next step is one of them, like the one that he's with now. She gonna try her hardest to pop a kid out with that one, and then boom, then she got him. He go on streams talking about I'm worth 20 million.
Yeah, because I just
see me. I got 20 million. It's like, hey man, don't be careful.
I keep $1 million cash in my house. I got 200 over there in that safe. I got 200 in that safe. I like to sit there and just count my shit in bands. You know what I mean? I like to just sit there and count my shit.
You're not moving right. You know what I'm saying? You're not moving right. You know.
I always
got money. If he got money like he say he do, bro, get you some bodyguards or get you some, just pull up on an OG, man, and put him on the payroll, man, so he can show you how to move.
See, and that's the real thing, though, what you said right there, though, because, bro, he does everything from the house unless he's going to the studio to go do the pod. Unless he's going to other platforms, he flying in to go sit with other platforms. Bruh really don't be in the mix like that, you know what I mean? So, nigga, all this content is created from his house, you know what I mean?
Man, you gotta get out there in that world, stop living scary, man.
He got to really get some.
He in New York, come on, man.
His uncles from he need to fly in one of the aunts or big cousins, nigga, from Jamaica on everything. And look, bro, we need to tighten him up.
Top shutter.
Because 100%, because he is one of the gatekeepers of this shit. Like it or not, nigga, the way that he's built his platform and the grind that he's put in, nigga, he is the nigga at this shit, you know what I mean? So this shit gonna bounce off of him because it ain't nothing but a civil case, you know what I mean? It depends on if he want to go to court and fight the shit, spend the money on the lawyers, or just cash the bitch out.
I do want to say, there is the alleged essay, right? But then there's the defamation, right? And what's funny about defamation is like you have to be able to prove that what he
saying is not a lie.
Is gonna fuck up you financially. She's making no money to begin with. Now, your defamation is already right. Throw that out the window. You know what I mean? And like, and if he got all the footage, and it's really just because he. If
it's the truth, the defamation doesn't go nowhere. Defamation is only if it's a lie. If it's the truth, it's not defamation.
Yeah, because they're gonna use his stream where he went, and I saw the stream live. It was like back in December. He's just faded off the hen. He's like, all right, guys.
That's when he was crying.
He's like, I gotta get ahead of this. Yeah, he was crying. He's like, I gotta get ahead of this. He's like, and he tells, he talks about the footage. He's like, obviously I can't show you, but he's like, but he's just describing it. And it's basically Shorty in his description of the footage that Shorty was, you know what I mean? She shows up because he said this is how it happened. They went to like some kind of function, and it's him and two of his boys, and he's driving his R8. But then he's so faded, his boy's driving, and he said they went to Wendy's, ordered hella food, then went back to the house. He said he didn't even eat. He just passed out. Then the Shorty that he had texted to come over, she shows up, but now they're all in the backyard, and it's just going down in the pool area. But like he has cameras on the pool everywhere.
I ain't gonna front, man. Son moving around like a lick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know,
you ain't lying.
He moving around. He moving around like a lick, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for real though, even just passing out with the homies there, it's like
moving around like a lick, man. Like anybody could just get you. Like
you got the homies driving your car. They don't even know you. Like, how do you even know? Like I'm telling you,
saying.
See, late bloomers, bro. Like,
he
was running around with 6ix9ine. That was like he said 6ix9ine is his best friend. I'm like,
it's because it's probably just because of the clout, whatever. But my thing is like my thing is like this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not around no real dudes, man. That's the problem. You're not around no genuine dudes that. Even if you don't even got to be a street dude, if you a genuine dude and this is your man, you're going to make sure you got his best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure someone like Vlad will lace him up like, hey, man, when you move around, you got to have like bodyguards. Like, I mean, Vlad always be studying. He's like, I pay a couple $1 million a year.
Yeah, because he learned from that Rick Ross incident.
Y'all got to remember, the nigga in the house, bro, he don't need bodyguards. That's why I said he need an unk. He need his uncle.
Yeah, he's
always at the house, bro. It's not about his presence outside because the nigga don't move like, like you said, about him being a lick. He's not a lick outside in public. He's a lick with the motherfuckers that he got in his inner circle. You know, the bodyguards, of course, but you know, that's a lot of money, nigga, to have them on payroll at the house, nigga.
I mean, he's viable to have a female go in there one day and finesse him and stick him up like literally with a gun. And
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Like a female would have to do it.
Listen, my thing is this, right? Yo, get you an OG, put him on the payroll, you know what I'm saying? And where every time you got to get him, buy the house next to you or somewhere in your neighborhood the way he can keep an eye, just in case he's in a moment's reach. You know what I'm saying? When you're going out to move around, holler at him, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, take him, you know, yo, come with me over here. I'm about to go do this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need one of those, man, because and I'm just saying, just on some real shit, because the situation, the way you're moving, it can turn deadly. You know what I'm saying? Because now people realizing you were lit, and with all me in the technology era, it's only a matter of time for people to find out where you stay, bro.
And it's funny too, because he'll be drunk on that computer talking about all the guns he has, right?
Man, that don't matter, bro. Like,
I'm just saying, it's so stupid to even say that.
That nigga
now you know anyone who comes up on you is just gonna assume that too. Like, you know what I mean? And he ain't ready for that static. You know what I mean?
Just this little past beef with him and Meek. When Meek said he was finna go piss on his motherfucking door, that nigga said, I'm gonna be right there on my porch with my AK. The nigga said he paid for an AK. Oh my man.
Listen, it don't matter how many guns you got.
You should be on the porch with the AK.
Right, on the porch with the AK.
It don't matter. It don't matter how many guns you got. When the real situation pop off, then we're gonna see how you gonna react. That's what matters. How you react when a real situation pop off.
But that's the thing, though. The nigga, he don't put himself in situations outside of that house. The only time
but just you being in the house and people know that you're doing everything out the house and the bras that you messing with is flaky, you have an opening right there.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is for the right dude to pay one of them females enough bread to get that info, and then what? Even if she got to get a third party.
Hey, what was that thing called? They used to call it the devil's breath. It was like back when we used to go to a party in TJ back in the days, right? They used to say, "Hey, watch out for the working girls. They blow that devil's breath on you. Like they blow this powder on you, bro. And then the next thing you know, you done emptied out all your accounts and shit. Is that real? Y'all ever heard about that shit?
I ain't heard that one, but I heard E40 got a lyric though. He the
like
bride,
you empty out all your accounts, like all of a sudden you're like they just telling you what to do type
because,
shit.
Because even if he don't go outside the house, you know how many people done got tied up in their crib?
Yeah, you ain't lying. Even if you got all the cameras and everything, you know what I mean?
It don't matter.
They're gonna get you for everything you got in the house.
All your cameras don't matter. You know what I'm saying? When real goons is coming, people that know what they doing, them cameras do not matter.
Yeah, they might shut down your whole network.
So and then you dealing with
network. Boom, get up in there.
And then you're dealing with flaky.
Have all the steaks for the dogs outside.
You're dealing with flaky females on top of that.
With some sleeping
so any real wolves is looking like, oh, there's an opening there. You know what I'm saying? He dealing with flaky females, and it's all they got to do is send a fine chick to give you a little play. You meet her wherever you normally, be at, or wherever you go to get, and there
he
you
always
go.
says his address too, and he always talks about where he lives. It's like, I'm like, it's crazy. He's always saying his address too. Do you guys know where I live? And he always says the address of his building where his office is. He's like, I'm only at the studio or I'm at the house.
It don't matter.
Come get me.
He's like,
but he asked, like, I'm just saying, he broadcasted. I'm like, this dude is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So that you letting everybody know, including the ones that want to really know, that you ain't nothing but a walking lick, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, low key, I bet you he got all kind of fucking security. He ain't saying it.
That's fine. People gonna make sure.
You better hire like some FBI or something, because I wouldn't trust nobody when you're a person of status, and especially like I mean, like a lot of people of status, right? When they don't have that they don't have that one that was with, that spouse that was with, you know what I mean, prior, you know what I mean?
Right.
The money, bro.
I mean,
you know what I mean? I wouldn't trust nobody, period.
Yeah,
I mean, look though, but see the way that we come up in the era that we in, nigga, that's already instilled for us to move through the way that we gotta move through, nigga. You don't fuck with no weirdos.
How old is that guy? How old is DJ Akademiks?
You got to understand these things as you maneuvering, you know what I mean? So like you said, late bloomer, not from that type of, you know what I mean, on everything. You know, when the punk bitch, the red flag is when you didn't let the punk bitch come with her friend, already dropped the low where you at. It done happened already.
Let me tell you something real quick, right? Envy was coming from Jersey to go out to New York to do the morning show.
Yeah,
exactly. So if it could happen to Envy, it could happen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what he better realize. Like it could happen to you, fam. You better start moving right before a situation turns deadly, man. Moving on sloppy. You lucky it's just a chick trying to do some old, do it the paperwork way, and she not one of them real grimy set up artist type of chicks. Because I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It could really go down.
The one that he's with right now might be the one that's long dick. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, that's the one that's gonna hit him with the ultimate finesse. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, man.
She's gonna make him have one of his kids.
That's why it doesn't pay to be game goofy out here, especially